Hi, welcome back to Valley News Live. We're taking a look here in Fargo where we're settling in for a very lovely night ahead of us. Now, the temperature's still quite warm, but dipping quickly, 63 degrees, thanks to these clear skies, allows that heat to escape pretty fast. And that wind out of the south-southeast at 5 miles an hour, much calmer than it was throughout much of the day. And looking at the satellite and radar, we see some rain well off to our west, even farther west than Bismarck. And closer to home, though, we're seeing some clouds moving in from the northwest, some of those clouds making their way through the Fargo area, the rest of them up along the international border. Now, those winds still out of the south, much calmer than they were through much of the day today, blowing out of the south again at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Places on our eastern side are having calm winds, so that will allow that heat to escape as well. In fact, we're already seeing those temperatures in the 50s over there, as well as out to our west, Oaks and Aberdeen in the south in the 50s. So we're settling in for a warm but cool night as we move overnight. By around midnight, we'll see those temperatures continue to dip as those clouds make their way out to the southeast, and we have the chance for some light rain showers moving in from the north as we move toward the morning hours. That's when they're going to start entering our area. Nothing too impactful expected out of those, just enough to make the pavement a little damp as you wake up across the area. Now by lunchtime, we're going to see a pretty quick morning warm up. Already seeing a lot of the area sitting in the 70s, and in the north, we're still pretty warm in the mid to upper 60s for folks up there. Now, as we continue through the afternoon, we're going to see that warm up continue. A lot of the area reaching up into the mid to upper 70s and some even into the 80s, like here in Fargo, 81, Grand Forks, 80, Sisseton in the south at 82. So tomorrow will be even warmer than it was today. I can't complain much about that. And as we start thinking about bed, as we get ready for a new week, we're going to see those temperatures in the 60s for much of the area, and some hanging on to those 70s as hard as they can. We're going to be dealing with some of that wildfire smoke tomorrow throughout the day. That chance really increases more during the afternoon hours, and it is expected to remain high up in the atmosphere, but we could see some of that mix down to the surface. So if you're one of those sensitive groups, make sure you take some caution as we move through tomorrow. And by around midnight, we'll see those temperatures back into the 60s. Here in Fargo tomorrow, we'll start the day at 51 degrees, work our way up to just about 80 as we see some clouds move in during the evening. And that'll be pretty similar through much of the area. We'll see a lot of the area reach into the mid to upper 70s. And like I said, some even into the 80s, like Sisseton in the south, Aberdeen in the southwest. And those that miss out on those mid to upper 70s, still not that bad. Roseau in the north at 70 degrees. Now the pro-seed farming forecast over the next few days, we have quite the change. Tomorrow, another hazy day thanks to that Alberta fire smoke. But then that breeze picks up on Monday, as does that temperature, 85 degrees. Helps wipe that smoke right on out of here. That breeze continues on Tuesday, as does that upward trend in those temperatures, 87 degrees. And as we move through the evening, we'll see that chance for some scattered rain to increase, and those showers will continue into Wednesday. The temperature backs off a little bit, though, 77 degrees. A break from the rain on Thursday, but then we see some afternoon and evening thunderstorm chances on Friday, on Saturday, even into Sunday, and a little bit into Memorial Day. So next weekend might be a little rainy, so take advantage of this